How you doing, everyone? It's Kevin. I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be harvesting ramp seeds and bulbs. Since we moved from the old homestead, I would like to bring some of my ramps and ramp bulbs to the new homestead, and that way we don't have to travel over here to get our ramps. So I'm going to show you today how to get your ramp seeds and the bulbs, and we're going to transplant some bulbs and we're going to spread some seed. So let's get to gathering some seeds first, and I'll show you how that's done. Pretty simple process. Anybody can do it. Just now, this is at the end of August, the beginning of September. The seeds, I see they're all over the place. I'm going to show you what they look like. Then I'm going to show you how to harvest them. So let's get to it. Now, just a tiny bit hard to see, but I'm going to show you that ramps, you can pick ramps all year long. You don't have to only pick them in the spring. Everybody I ever see, they say, oh, you can only get them in the spring. No, I get ramps all year long. Anytime I want a ramp, I get a ramp. Now, it's kind of hard to see, but this is a bulb. This is the top of a ramp, and I'm going to show you how to get the seeds off of it. And we're going to, like I said, we're going to be using these for transplanting. We're going to be planting a bunch of seeds on our new homestead. So it's very hard for you to see these ramps, these bulbs, where we're going to be getting the seeds, but they're everywhere. These little guys are everywhere. This place, there's probably 2-3 acres of nothing but ramps in here. These were planted many years ago, but we're going to see if we can get us some started on the new homestead. So let's get to gathering some seeds. So here we have our little top. This is where the flower is and where the seeds are. I took a paper plate and cut a little slice in it, right like so. So now we have our little thing up here. All we have to do is rub the top of this, and the seeds just fall off into our plate. Now, let's pull that out, and you can see right here are our seeds. That's what we're wanting. We want these little guys right here. So we'll continue doing this until we got a nice bundle of seeds. So we'll take these seeds and we'll put them in a baggie. You got to watch, because they're round and they roll everywhere. Some of these seeds are not quite ready yet, but that's okay. We'll take what we can get. We'll just keep pouring them into our baggie. Now, before bulb seeds, it'll have a flower on the top. And the flower is where you're getting your seeds from. That's what it kind of looks like after the flower is gone. So if you find these in the woods, like me, I can recognize a ramp from a long ways off. When I'm ginsenging or hunting for other roots, I find these ramps. I dig them if I want to eat some ramps, and I can dig them all year long. We're getting a nice mess of seeds here. Now, even if some of the green's there's seeds inside there, they'll dry out. But we're going to continue going until we got a lot. We want a lot of these seeds. Alright, I think we have enough ramp seeds. Probably, I don't know, a couple 100,000 maybe. I don't know. There got to be thousands of them in there. So that's going to start us a good patch of ramps. But we're also going to we got the shovel and a bucket here. We're going to harvest some of the bulbs because I'm going to make some gravy, mushroom gravy, centrale mushrooms, ramps, and sausage gravy. And we're going to transplant a few of them. I don't need many for the gravy, but I'd like to have a few of them to transplant. So we're going to get to digging up some ramps. Okay, so now where we're at here, there's tons of ramps in the ground. They're just everywhere. So you could just clean around some of them here. And I can see there's a bundle of them right here. So we'll just take our shovel. Get us a little shovel load. Now, this is the end of August, beginning of September. And you want ramp bulbs? There's ramps. We found them because of the tip. We know what they look like, so we can find the bulbs. Now, these could be either transplanted, just like so. They don't have to have the tops. They're like onions, garlic and onions. We could just take these and transplant them, and they're going to grow. So, or we could eat them. Look at this. This is just like that little dinky shovel load. Let's show you how many ramps we're going to get out of there. One shovel load. Just what I put in there. Look at this. This is how plentiful they are here on this property. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 in that handful right there. Looks like another batch of them right in there. So we'll just take our shovel. Nice little scoop. Let's see how many we get. Look at that. These are all ramp bulbs here. For eating or planting. Look at that. That's one shovel load. So this is like 1 square foot of ramps from this property. Okay, we dug up about 3-4 spots just in a few different areas. I didn't take them all from one area. I kind of moved around a little bit. So this is going to give us more than enough to get us started on a patch of ramps at the new homestead. So let's get these bad boys back home. Okay, so we're going to get started on planting our ramps. So what I'm going to do, what I did is I picked a hillside out to where I know I'm not going to be doing any dirt work or anything like that. This will never be touched. There's a road above there, and you don't want to dig this out because then you end up with a slip. So we could plant ramps on this hillside. So that's what we're going to do. And all we have to do is take a shovel, and you just got to loosen up the ground a little bit. We'll grab a few of our bulbs, pull them off, and plant them down in the groove that you just dug. Once you've planted them in your groove, just take your foot and smash the dirt back down on top of them. simple. So we're going to work along here in different spots. We're going to scatter them all along this hillside, so we'll have patches coming up all over the place. There is a ton of bulbs in here. Just pull some of that dirt down over top of them. We'll step on it, smash that stuff down in there. We're going to come back next year and see how these do. Okay, I think we got all of our ramps planted, the ones we got the bulbs. Now all we got to do is distribute the seeds. Now we actually have some good dirt in here, and I'm sure there's a lot of seed in this dirt. So we're going to go ahead and throw this dirt down, and hopefully whatever's in there will grow. Let's go grab our seeds. If there's 1,000 seeds in here and 500 of them come up, that's pretty good. So if we only get half of that yield, we'll be happy. So only thing we're going to do with these seeds is we're going to take them and broadcast them. We're going to broadcast them where we want our ramps to grow. Hopefully a few of them will come up and we'll have lots of ramps. Okay, that's the end. That's all we had to plant. We kept a few of them out for our gravy, mushroom gravy and sausage is what we're gonna have with a few of them. So if anybody tells you you can't get ramps during the summer months, obviously they haven't been in the woods enough to know that you can harvest ramps, the bulbs, all year long. So if you got that, you want a taste of the ramps, go out in the woods and look for that bulb. You're going to find your ramps. So next year we'll come back to the same spot in the spring and we'll do a video and see just how many of our ramps are coming up. I'm pretty sure them bulbs shouldn't have any issues coming up. The seeds might take a couple years, but I think in a few years, probably 3 to 4 years, we'll be able to harvest our ramps right from here instead of having to go and get them at the other homestead. So if you guys are interested in watching that video where I make that gravy, you'll have to check it out. So I would like to tell everyone, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or a comment if you'd like. Until next time.